Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on the announcement of the exclusive Black Friday, TheWalkingDead.com, in association with McFarlane Toys, the first figure for the main villain in the Walking Dead comic book series, Negan. Okay, so I want to thank YouTube user Monster Chief for letting me know about the exclusive Walking Dead comic book series Negan figure that's going to be sold this upcoming Friday. For those of you who don't live in the US, UK, or wherever else, not every country does the whole Black Friday thing, but in the US it's pretty big. Here in Canada, it's fairly big too, and I think they do in the UK. I'm not sure, but a lot of other countries might not be aware of it. So it'll be going on sale this upcoming Friday on TheWalkingDead.com. You can go there to order it when it eventually hits. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and check out the write-up on it on the website and everything like that. But we do have some pictures, and I want to go over the pictures with you guys too, because I am really excited about this figure, and I didn't know they were actually going to be making it. As you can see in the background, where is it? Here. I've got my Walking Dead collection, and I have decided to continue collecting the McFarlane line of them, even though I've got some bigger ones there, as you can see, 1/6 scale ones. I do like the smaller ones too because we're getting so many characters. This is one that I didn't think we were going to see for a really long time. I didn't even think they were going to continue making the comic book series figures because they don't seem to be selling very well. But this one, I think is going to sell really well. Let's take a look. Alright, so in the first picture here we have Negan smiling. This is the colored version. There are both a colored and a black and white version. Me personally, I'm collecting the colored version of the Walking Dead action figures. And I think I'm going to have to pick up that comic book series Glenn now. I may have to. Those of you guys who have read up to past issue 100 know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, the baseball bat. Oh man, Lucille looks great, dude. Looks great. I love it. Those of you guys who have no idea what I'm talking about, he has named his baseball bat. He's given it a name. Its name is Lucille, and it's a vampire bat. Very cool, but I can't see from the picture, but does it have nails sticking out of it? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Maybe for safety reasons they weren't allowed to include those, or maybe it's just a picture because these figures are quite small. It's hard to see that much detail. But just from this one, I really like the head sculpt because it looks like he's kind of, you know, smiling type, like halfway smiling. Really looks comic booky. Really looks close to the artwork from Charlie Adler, especially the cover art for a lot of these different issues of The Walking Dead. And all in all, it looks damn good. The only thing is, you can see it doesn't have any movement or articulation in the torso there at all. It doesn't seem because of the jacket. But still, very cool. Alright, and next we have Negan in package with the, you can see the baseball bat. It also has the iron there. This again is the colored version. I remember that cover. If you look at the bottom of it, you can see the Negan where he's smiling and he's got the knife and it's all bloody. That was a really, really cool cover, man. And this figure looks, I'd say he looks pretty much exact. I think it's from the look of it, it captures the likeness of the character. I would say perfect, especially the fact that it's a new body sculpt so that you're going to have completely different size proportions rather than all the other ones. Like Rick next to him, I would think would look pretty damn good if you take a comic book series Rick and put him next to Negan. But we actually don't have a comic book series Rick that's up to date either, so we would need to get another one of those too for it to really work. Because what do we have for the comic book series? The cop Rick? Isn't that all we have? I think that's all we have is the cop Rick. So we might need to get a new one with, you know, the whole missing one hand and all that good stuff. Like we see when he's, you know, the leader of the survivors versus the saviors with the current all-out war story arc that's going on. But that'll be really cool anyway. But I'm sure they'll release one eventually sooner or later. If they're going to do a Negan, they're going to do another Rick with a more updated look, longer hair and all that stuff, scruffy and all that. So that'll be cool. In terms of the rest of it, what I have to say, I mean, it just looks really cool overall. The leg articulation looks pretty good. I wonder how that's going to work out when you actually get them in hand. But Yeah, I mean, a really, really cool figure. I think it's going to be $25 for the exclusive, and then there's probably going to be shipping on top of that. So for most people, it'd be like $30, $35. For this character, though, for anybody who's a big fan of the Walking Dead comic book series, if you collect the figure line, it's kind of a must. No, it's not kind of a must-have. It is a must-have because he's the main villain for the comic book series. And eventually, when we see him in the TV series, his part may overshadow the governor in that as well. As I think it's already kind of done so in the comic book series. I would think Negan is the bigger villain, in the comic book series versus the governor. I would have to say. And just a couple more quick pictures just to wrap up the video. Here is the black and white version of this. These, I don't know anybody who's collecting these, but it's weird with these ones. It seems like nobody wants them. And then a year or 2 years later, they'll pop up on eBay for like $100 each, and people will buy them. It's a weird concept. It's one of those like only for the super hardcore fans. For me personally, I'm not really into the black and white. I like the full color because I feel like when when you're reading the Walking Dead comic book series anyway, I kind of wish the whole thing was in color to begin with. I always kind of have. I've done videos about this in the past talking about that. I've always wished the whole thing was in color, to begin with. So, yeah, I personally won't be collecting it, but I mean, it's still cool. It's cool to have that kind of variant. And finally, here is the opened picture of the black and white version, our grayscale version. It does have red blood on it though, so that's what's kind of weird about if it's in black and white. How is the blood red? Well, whatever. I guess it makes it stand out kind of artistically, which is cool. So the baseball bat looks great. The barbed wire looks awesome. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe Lucille doesn't have nails sticking out. Maybe it's just barbed wire. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be. I'll have to look into that. But the outfit looks great. You can see he's got the knife there. He looks like he holds his baseball bat really well. And I really like the overall look of the figure. I'm really excited. I can't even believe they're releasing it, and for me, it's definitely a must-have. So let me know what you guys think about the new Negan figure, and that's pretty much all I got to say. I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trent, and I'm saying peace.